Hi guys, welcome to Watch Your Crypto. I am Alan Chang. Let's get started. In today's episode, we'll cover what happened to Bitcoin during this weekend, what's going on with the altcoins, also the latest news in the market movement. On Friday the 27th, Dogecoin spiked over 15% after Elon Musk posted on Twitter that Tesla merch can be bought with Dogecoin, soon SpaceX merch too. After the tweet, Dogecoin went from 0.76 to 0.09 US dollars, which went over 15% and the highest price within 24 hours. Probably the market has absorbed most of Elon Musk's positive news already. Also learned the lesson from January around Elon Musk announced Tesla merch can be bought by Dogecoin, including the Cyber Whistle for 300 Dogecoins and the Cyber Quad for kids for 12,020 and etc. But after boosting a price for Dogecoin for a short period of time, afterwards Dogecoin fell 82.6% year to date. So the price dropped back to around 0.08 US dollar after it left a really long shadow above. Seems like investors learned their lesson in the hard way. So the price action wasn't that emotional. But this March, Elon Musk proved he still didn't sell his Dogecoin yet. And the acquisition of Twitter are all positive news for Dogecoin, because he said he advised to include Dogecoin as a payment method on Twitter. Now it's time for us to observe. How is Elon Musk gonna cook this pot? Binance received the cryptocurrency service provider registration in Italy after Italy prohibited Binance financial services last July by saying that this exchange does not have the right to provide investment services. After the registration is granted, CZ expressed his impression by saying, "Clear and efficient supervision of cryptocurrency stream is critically important." He thanks the Ministry of Finance and Economy, also the OAM, for being clear and open while setting up all the local regulations. Another great news for crypto holders, right? Personally, I was quite surprised when Italy prohibited Binance last year, because Europe areas are always quite open-minded about cryptocurrency. They don't even have investment tax for cryptocurrency profits in the Europe nation. Well, I guess better late than never, right? The largest international transfer company in the US, MoneyGram, decided to expand their business to cryptocurrencies. Also announced that they will cooperate with the Stellar blockchain. Also coming out with stablecoin USDC transfers and currency exchange. The CEO of MoneyGram, Alex Holmes, said that currently cryptocurrency and traditional currency are not really bonded, and MoneyGram can't wait to be the bridge between cryptocurrency and regular currencies, even though the crypto transfer has been more popular in the emerging markets. But also the peg between stablecoins and US dollars is starting to be highly supervised. The market has still been concerned about the largest stablecoin USDT after the peg went off during the middle of this month. And the regulatory authorities start doubting the collaterals of the USDT at the same time. According to the chief strategy officer from the Circle, comparing to USDT with USDC is almost impossible to have USDC being off the peg. Why? Because USDC certainly has enough collaterals, and it's mostly cash and government bond with secure liquidity. Also, USDC will not loan their current US dollars collaterals. So, as we revise, any stablecoin shouldn't have any excuses of being off the peg. Even though USDT used to blame on the market panic because of UST, but if the stablecoin has enough collaterals to back them up, this kind of situation should not happen, because the market can panic all the time. Well, is it a countdown for USDT now? Let's wait and see. Now let's see what happened to Bitcoin this weekend. This is a weekly candlestick chart for Bitcoin. We can see that Bitcoin created a new record of a 9-week losing streak, and the price went down 22% in May. As I mentioned before, the candlestick created at midnight last night is critical. we can see this candlestick closes as a hammer and leaving a short shadow below. This means that the selling pressure is still got conquered with the slight support. This might be a signal that the market is trying to pull up, but it still lacked up strength and momentum. If the candlestick this week closes as a green candlestick engulfing the previous two red ones, it will be a signal that the market is slightly reversing. But personally, I don't think the probability will be high due to the current economic situation over the world. And this is a daily candlestick chart for Bitcoin. As we can see, it's still consolidating. Here comes the 2-year candlestick chart from Charts Bitcoin on Twitter. Seems like there's never a candlestick before of a 2-year candlestick that's red. This can show the uncertainties in the markets right now. But according to the chart from T-Analyst, the technical indicator still shows long signal for the long term. And he predicts that it's happening in the next 4 months, which is possible after Fed increases the interest rate for these 2 months. So the long run will still be bullish, but the short term should still face some correction. This is a 4-hour candlestick chart of Ethereum. As we can see, Ethereum broke the downtrend line on top and is currently meeting the pressure on top at the same time. As we can see, the pressure on top is actually quite tough. So for the short term, even if it climbs up, it might step on the blue trend uptrend line first, because the shorter term RSI and MACD are both on the top. As I always say, every trend has to go through a wave or harami. Also, the correlation between Bitcoin and Ethereum has picked up again. This is an hourly candlestick chart for Solana. As I mentioned before, Solana can be used for a popular app STEPN. We can see it's slightly climbing up through the uptrend, but it's actually similar to Bitcoin going through a consolidation. Personally, I wouldn't recommend investing in short term. If the price comes back to 44 to 45 US dollars, it might be a good opportunity to get in. This is a daily candlestick chart for Cardano. As we can see, it's still going through a consolidation. There's actually nothing much to talk about 88 because it has a really good upspace, also with a solid background to support. I would actually get in the market for around 0.49 to 0.51 US dollars. I won't recommend going greedy for the price to even go lower because there are really few down spaces. Now here is the hourly candlestick chart for Sand. Sand is a native cryptocurrency for Sandbox, which is a popular 3D metaverse game built in the Ethereum network. As we can see, Sand just spiked up after creating the bottom, but still got pushed back to the pressure zone. So if it bounces back to the trend line around 1.32 to 1.34 US dollars, it'll be a great price to enter, but if it breaks the trend line, stop loss right away. This is a daily candlestick chart for DOT. DOT is a native currency of Polkadot founded in the year 2016, which is a coin that is mature and highly traded. As we can see, DOT is creating a narrowing wedge waiting for a chance for a leap. Since the high and low is around 87%, obviously there isn't much of a downspace anymore. So $9.20 to $9.40 US dollars will be a great opportunity to get in if the trend steps back to the support zone. Overall, we can see most of the cryptocurrencies are facing the same situation, and most of them are going through consolidation, which I think it will last for a bit since it's affected by the whole economy, but with all the positive news going on, it will still be bullish for the long run. So get your ammos prepared and get ready for a hunt. Thank you for watching Watch Out Crypto. I am Alan Chang. I'll see you next time.